almost upon us. What does it matter if it's the weekend or not? We're always looking for things to watch. The woman who knows it all, Kelli Gillespie, is here with what's streaming, what we should watch. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me again.
Yeah, okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about, because obviously on a lot of our brains, is how do we keep the kids busy? So there's a new animated movie on Netflix that we can watch like right now.
Yes, I'm so excited. It just came out this week, and it's a classic children's book that has become an animated feature with an all-star cast. It's called The Willoughbys, and I mean, we're talking Ricky Gervais, Martin Short, Maya Rudolph, and then I got a chance to sit down and talk with Terry Crews and Jane Krakowski while they're in quarantine.
Life's a bitter treat without someone sweet to share it with.
Your character, one of the things that I loved is he said this candy man was ready to become a family man. For you have 5 kids. What did that transition to fatherhood look like?
Oh my, well, first of all, when I got married, my wife and I, we just celebrated our 30th anniversary last year. But, I had a 2-year-old stepdaughter when I got married. So we've never had no kids. It's always been, it's been 3 of us. And then we kind of grew into 5 of us, you know what I mean? But it's funny because my wife has always called me the fun dad. And sometimes that's not a good thing because she's like, I'm always the guy who's bringing all the punishments in and all this rules and all that. And you come in and you Mr. Fun. And I would take them to Disney for a week and we'd be at pizza parties and I would just, no, you don't forget it. Forget homework. Yay. But with Melanoff, it's like being that 24/7. That was me 20 years earlier when my adult kids were at like 5, 6, and 7, in this character that I got to show that side of me that, had never been revealed before.
Well, and Jane, mother, I mean, she has 4 kids and she doesn't want any kids. So straight off right there, it's pure comedy. But then adding your voice and opposite Martin Short, what was it like kind of getting into this very selfish adult?
Well, I've always loved Marty Short. I think he's a comedy genius. So it was fun for me to actually sort of heighten all the bits that I hope I never have at home come out. I do enjoy taking characters that are so flawed and being able to heighten the flaws to a level of comedy. And I quite enjoy that, and I think it went to almost a vaudevillian level with these 2 characters, especially when they go on their adventures.
Okay, so we've got Maya Rudolph, Ricky Gervais. Is there like adult humor sprinkled in there?
It is. It's actually a very funny film. And the whole basis of it is that these parents don't want their kids and they have 4 of them. And the kids desire this perfect family. So they come up with this scheme to get rid of their parents and orphan themselves. Yet it's very funny and wraps up in a great way, but it definitely has that kind of sinister, dark humor in it.
Okay, so we've got that animated movie on Netflix. And then if you're looking for a little bit more of an action thriller or some sexiness, Chris Hemsworth has a movie.
I mean, who couldn't use a little Chris Hemsworth during this time where we're staying at home? And he has a great film that's coming out tomorrow. It's on Netflix as well, and it's called Extraction. Think of this kind of as a Taken meets Slumdog Millionaire because it's set in India, and Chris' character has to go in and retrieve the son of a drug lord in a high action, fast paced, and will definitely have you transferring your worries from current times onto what's happening with this film.
Okay, is he going to be shirtless in this movie? Do we know?
Definitely. He's got his shirt off for a good amount of the time. He's wounded. He's brooding. He's troubled. All the things that you feel like you could come to his rescue for.
Perfect. By the way, every time I hear the word extraction, I don't know why, I just think of pimples. Anyone else? No? Okay. So it's not about pimples. It's an action movie with Chris Hemsworth. No pimples on that body, I don't think. And then finally, some people, they don't have subscription services, but they want access to, watch some exciting things, something new. Lionsgate is doing something pretty cool.
Yes, I love this. So Lionsgate launched on their YouTube page free Friday night films. So tomorrow night they're going to have Dirty Dancing. So they're going into their vault and pulling out some classics if you're looking for a little romance at home. And then moving forward through the middle of May, every Friday night they'll have a new film that will drop. They've got La La Land coming up and John Wick. So they're, varied within their catalog that they have, and something that you can just, tap into that is available on YouTube, and you don't need a subscription for it.
I like that because then you can also plan ahead. I kind of miss appointment TV. So, oh my gosh, next Friday we're going to plan for this movie. Maybe we can have a theme night, and you kind of get excited, get amped up for it.
Well, that was one of the things that was big to them. They said, and they wanted to honor the idea of community watching a film. Since we can't go to theaters right now, we can do just as you said, Jenny, and like notify friends and say, okay, everyone, let's watch this at the same time and kind of share our thoughts and feelings. And it feels like it's something bigger than just you at home with your family or by yourself or whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, I still like it. So you can plan every Friday night, date night, show the kids some old school movies, your favorites, Dirty Dancing coming up. Kelli, thank you. That's a lot of good stuff right there.
Yeah. Have a great week.